Hello everybody and a good day to you all. Today I'm talking about Flash, season number 4, episode number 21, Harry and the Harrisons, episode directed by Kevin Mock. And here we have things going down. Okay, now we have Caitlin who's trying to do everything possibly can to try to get Killer Frost back into her life. She realizes that some of that dark matter genes are still inside of her body. She just gotta find a way to awaken to bring Killer Frost back to the world. And so she's talking to Joe, and Joe gives her some advice. And because of his advice, she gets the idea to talk to Amulet Black, the blacksmith, who's played by Katie Sackhoff. And she had a device to help trigger her power, help her control her powers in the beginning. And so she goes to her. She can use her device to get her powers back, and also her powers have a way to go against DeVoe, and she's not affected by DeVoe. So that's a win-win. She get her powers back, she gets to beat the Killer Frost again, and she also can use Amulet's powers to pretty much Amulet's powers to pretty much take on DeVoe. Bam, bam, bam. And so you got the Flash, Barry, and Caitlin trying to convince Amulet to join their team so they can take on DeVoe and save the world, because because DeVoe's plan is to make everybody stupid, and which I think is just dumb. So they got to stop that from happening. I don't understand why you want to rule a world full of dumb people. It makes no dumb sense to me. Like who is he going to talk to? Oh, anywho, so they got to stop that from happening. Then you have Harrison Wells and Harry and Cisco team up together, and they're talking to all the other Harrisons. I mean, not all the Harrisons, all the other Harrys from all the other worlds, and you get to see some him trying to get an idea of what to do by talking to other Harrys from the other worlds. Now, overall, I did not like this episode. I didn't like it because the tone was weird. This whole episode was just goofy. It was just a goofy episode because here's the thing. You got Katie Sackhoff playing Amulet Black, and she's doing a bad British accent. And she's hamming it up. She's over the top. She's being silly and goofy as possible. And she looks like she's having fun playing this role, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. But you got Barry and everybody else playing it straight, and she's just being extra goofy. So is it supposed to be funny or is it supposed to be serious? I can't quite tell. And her doing an accent is not funny, so it's not winning on that point. And so and you can't take her seriously as a villain either, because that bad accent, and she's being so over the top. So it's just, I guess. And then you got the situation going on with Cisco and Harry, and you see him playing these other different versions of himself, which is fine. It was fine the first time you saw it, but after a while, that's starting to get kind of old. And you see him doing bad accents too, and being silly and over the top. And so is it supposed to be funny now? Because the tone's all off. You got this serious thing going on, and you got these two main characters just being goofy, and it's not coming off well. So it's just no. And then you had the main bad guy, Norvok, who's played by Mark Sweetman. And Norvok is the lame villain. He's a lame villain. His power is a snake worm-like creature comes out of his eye. That's his power. They also gave him a new power here. He can spit out some kind of a cloud acid, whatever, or poison. They try to make him more interesting and more cool as a villain, but he's still lame. And the fact that they have Barry going up against them and almost lose to him, it's like, what? Really? You got Barry Allen, aka the Flash, one of the most powerful beings in the DC universe, almost losing to a guy that has a snake come out of his eyeball. Like, if you gotta fight somebody with your face to win, you gotta fight somebody with your face, something's wrong. Something's wrong. Like, how is he the main bad guy? Really? You know, they really did nerf Flash out in the show. They really did. I mean, he has so much power in the comic books. It's ridiculous. And they nerfed him so much on the show that he's getting almost taken out by some lame villain. I can't. I don't understand. And then we have another little side story going on between Caitlin and Barry. Iris and Barry. And Iris want to publish her paper about DeVoe and all this stuff like that. and expose them to the world, so people will be prepared for what's going on, so they understand what's happening. They start seeing their people, their family members, and their friends start getting stupid, so they want to prepare them for that. And you got Barry, who's not quite sure if he should tell them or not, so you got them or tell them they keep the truth to themselves and try to stop the vote secretly or expose them to the world. So you got that going on. Overall, the episode wasn't really that good to me. The tone shift was just weird between the comical and the serious, and it wasn't funny. So you just had these people doing bad accents and over the top acting, which was, oh well. What can you do? They all can't be gems. I mean, this is my personal opinion, my personal taste on this though. But leave your comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this episode of The Flash. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Well, leave your comment down below. Because if you loved it, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you had fun watching it. For me, it was just all right. I wanted to love it more, but it is what it is. So pretty much all I gotta say about that. So give my channel a big like, thumbs up, bam, and subscribe to my channel and share. I really would appreciate it. Also hit the little bell at the bottom to get notified every time I make a video. So like I always say in my dreams and in real life, I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, peoples.